welcome to the show. Today we're going to talk about how to amplify your voice and your wallet. And if that is something that you have been striving to do, then you're in the right place. But first, a little speaker wisdom. Now, I want you to remember how incredible your voice is, how incredible you are, and that you have the power to inspire, to educate, to wow audiences all over the world. And I know that it can seem as a daunting task and sometimes fearful for some people, but just remember that everyone started somewhere. Everyone, even the most seasoned speakers, had butterflies in their stomach, had, sweaty palms, and felt uneasy about speaking in front of audiences. There's a lot of stars. I mean, people that you would just be amazed and have fear around public speaking, fear in front of getting in front of people. So, it's natural. But what I don't want you to want that to hold you back. I just encourage you to keep going, keep doing it. And realistically, the little jitters will dissolve over time, but you have to do the work. Keep getting yourself out there. Listen, you have a message to share. You have something that will inspire people all over the world. People need to hear from you. People want to hear from you. You have inspiration and excitement and ability to transform lives with your message. And the best way you can do that is with the power of public speaking and getting on more stages and in front of more people. So if you are ready to do that, you're in the right place. If you have experience, if you have expertise, if you have knowledge somewhere about something, then you have the potential to create a lasting impact around this world, because people are always looking for information. What are people doing all day long? They're scrolling on this all day long, reading. So why not have them listen to you, right? You have amazing ability, amazing power to really show up and help and serve people on a large scale. And public speaking is going to help you to do that. And so just take a deep breath, summon up that courage, and take the steps forward to make it happen and get out there and really go after your dreams, because public speaking is where it's at. That's where, for me, for sure, and that's what allowed me to really transform my life in so many different ways. Listen, I used to struggle a lot in this area, and I had difficulty getting out there. I was very shy. I was very introverted, and frankly, I didn't know what to say. I had a hard time getting words out and feeling empowered to do so. And so public speaking was my ticket to gain this valuable skill that really transformed my social life, relationships, my career. And now I see the power of public speaking and being a better communicator. And so you can do that. This is just a learned skill, but just understand you have to start somewhere, and we all start somewhere. And if we stay consistent and stay dedicated and keep moving forward, the only thing that we're going to do is get better and get better and better and better. And so I just encourage you not to allow the fear stand in your way. I was training a group of people today who we had exercise where they just gave like a 1 to 2 minute pitch about how impactful they would be as a leader in their company. And some people did amazing jobs, but they just said they were terrified and they didn't know that they could do it again. Listen, when you're speaking in front of people, a lot of things that you feel that you're doing, the other people in the audience don't see it. It's weird, I know. When I'm in front of a group of people and I'm scared and I can barely breathe and I'm frightened and feel like I'm gonna, I'm shaking everywhere. I ask people in the audience, oh my gosh, I was so nervous. And they always 100% tell me, I didn't even know. So if that's you, keep doing it, because nobody knows but you. So keep it to yourself, do your best, go out there and use that stage, use the platform, and get in front of those audiences over and over and over and over again in hopes to help someone transform their life with doing what you do. And so we're going to talk about that, really how to make a business around this by amplifying your voice and your wallet. First, let's go over to the definition of what does amplify mean. Amplify, the definition of amplify means to increase the volume of sound, especially using an amplifier, which is your mouth, right? Increasing your sound. So we can be speakers. There's a lot of speakers. There's people who talk, right? But there are very few people who make impact amongst others. And those are people who use public speaking as just a platform to create a movement, to create a change, a global change that's happening. And I'll give you a couple of tips here as you think about different ways in which you can amplify your voice. But the first one is personal branding. Now, a lot of companies, and there's a lot of like network marketing companies who have amazing products, and they know it. They don't put a lot of money into advertising. Where they put their money into is people, educating people, training people, hosting, events that motivate people, that teach people about the products and the benefits of the product. And they hire speakers to do that. And so if you use certain products, you can certainly be a spokesperson for that company. And think about it. I was a spokesperson for quite a few companies and absolutely loved it. Those are products that I used many years. I believed in them. So when I was speaking on stage, I was so passionate about sharing what I knew and sharing my transformations. And that really showed, in my, energy level and my facial expression, my body gestures. I was just so excited. And I hope I was able to rile the crowd up by being motivated and, just sharing, how those products transform my life. So that's one way that you can really amplify your voice and really make a change in this world. There's some pretty powerful network marketing companies out there. And so it just takes some time to like look and find the one that best fits you. Another way that you can really get your message out there on a great, big, grand scale is by doing more women's empowerment events, men's empowerment events, doesn't matter, kids empowerment events, but speaking for a purpose. And you can do this by, offering your expertise on panels, at workshops. You can talk about leadership, women leadership, career development, the changes, within the economy for women, all of those things that you may have a desire, actually feel strongly about, passionately about, is an opportunity for you to talk about on a platform and many times to get paid for it. Now, one area that's so passionate for me and that's nonprofit organizations. I've spoken at various nonprofit organizations. The nonprofit organization that I really speak about and have compassion about is organizations that help veterans. Veterans serve their country, and it's just unfortunate how they're treated now that they're out of the service. And they need a lot of help. They need a lot of help, and they don't need just medication to help them to make those transformations. They have unwavering abilities, they're strong, dedicated, and committed, right, to helping this country so that we can walk outside and feel safe. There's a lot of places where people don't have that luxury, but our military personnel has made it possible for us to do that. And like I said, it's unfortunate the way that they're treated. I am a military spouse. My husband's a retired Navy SEAL. And so I know firsthand the difficulties that he's experienced and his friends have experienced and family members have experienced in trying to get help, to overcome some different challenges that they're experiencing due to service-connected disabilities or situations. And so that's one that I'm passionate about. So you see, when I'm talking about it, I speak from the heart because I'm sincere and really helping our soldiers and the families of our soldiers really, make a change and make a difference and live comfortably in this world, because we are able to live comfortably in this world too. And so if you have a nonprofit organization that you connect with, that you feel passionate about, talk to them and see if they have any events where you can share, your expertise, your knowledge about the, the industry or the area, and help other people, help them get more donors, get more volunteers, make changes in the community. The sky's the limit. There's so many organizations that you can create an impact with by using the power of public speaking. So just look out for those. And lastly is motivate. You can use your voice to motivate. That's one thing that I do. I'm always motivating because I have so much energy, especially when I'm on stage. I just want to, just use the knowledge and all the research that I put into my presentation to help people, to serve people. And I do that in a very different ways, in many different ways, by inspiring them with my message, hopefully on stage in a dynamic way, engaging way that makes them say, maybe I can do this. All right, it's not so bad after all. Maybe I can take that leap of faith and take that next step and gain a little courage and share my expertise as well. But when I'm motivating people, I usually share my story of where I came from, and the trials and the challenges and barriers that I went through to be able to climb out of that and succeed in that area. And so now in this level of my life, I am now able to help other people who may be experiencing the same thing by motivating them with my voice and creating that impact. And so we are talking about public speaking and how to amplify your voice. Be mindful of adding practice to your daily routine. Practice, practice, practice. That's the fastest way to get to Carnegie Hall. Is practicing. And so there are ways and techniques that you can use to strengthen your voice so that you're creating that more dynamic impact on stage. There's exercises that I do pretty much daily and that strengthen my vocal cords so that when I'm on stage, I don't lose my voice. I have voice resonance. I have control over my voice. When I have more control over my voice, I tend to have better control over the audience. And you see how that works? I can bring my voice low or bring it high. I push people away with my voice, I bring them closer with my voice. And so you can use your voice in a variety of different ways. You have to just, like I said, practice a little bit. And there's some certain techniques that I use in the morning, like ma, 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 to bring my vocal cords up and down and also build that muscle. Think about it. It's just a muscle. And when you strengthen that muscle, you're going to have more control over that muscle. So hopefully that helps you. As you prepare for your next presentation, maybe using one of these different platforms to speak on more, or as I always say, create your own, right? Create your own events, create your own nonprofit organization and bring them in, right? Let them talk. Maybe women's empowerment groups, men's empowerment groups, create your own, bring people in, share your expertise. And on the other side, sell your products and services, sell your books, sell your courses, sell your webinars, all your VIP days, workshops, all of those things. Always, always, always think with the end in mind. Okay, don't just think, when's the next, where can I speak next? On what stage can I speak on next? Think about where that stage can lead. How can you really make an impact and transform the people in the audience's lives? You can definitely do that by offering your services to them. And so think about how you can package that up really pretty and presenting that to them in the most dynamic way. And I'm sure you'll do a great job, but you got to get out there. You got to get over the fear. You got to take that first step, gain a little courage, and certainly do that. And always understand that I'm here rooting for you. So Let me know how it goes. You can definitely contact me on my website, www.beseenbeloved.com. And if you need more help in this area to really create a lucrative business around public speaking, I invite you to connect with me. I have a new course out called Speak to Riches. You can go to www.speaktoriches.com to get more information about that. It's a 12-week course. We're going to get some homework assignments, little chit chat, homework assignments, little chit chat, and a lot of bonuses for an extremely low price right now. So check it out, sign up, and I look forward to seeing you next week, same time, same place. Bye for now. Much love and success.
Are you a professional struggling to speak confidently in front of others? Do you have trouble giving presentations or leading teams? Are you finding it difficult to sell to clients? At Be Seen Beloved, we understand the challenges you face. That's why we're here to help. With our expert guidance and training, you'll gain the confidence you need to excel in your business and career. Whether you're looking to lead groups, speak to larger audiences, or train people in your corporation, we can help. Our unique approach will not only improve your business connections and increase your income, but it will also lead to a happier and more fulfilled life. So why wait? Take the first step towards success and visit us at www.beseenbeloved.com today.